This is why you should never blindly give money to your friends. Marianne Smith is an heiress from Ireland with a $30 million inheritance coming her way. She worked as a sidekick for A-list celebrities like Jennifer Aniston while dating prominent Los Angeles politicians. But in truth, she was a con artist who deceived unsuspecting people out of hundreds of thousands of dollars by employing confidence techniques, blackmail, and even witchcraft. But it wasn't until she befriended Jonathan Walton that her con would come to an end. Over the course of a 4-year friendship, Marianne deceived Jonathan by making him believe she was the Irish heiress to a $30 million fortune. But her con would finally get the best of her after she got caught stealing $200,000 from a travel agency. She was now stuck in a hole that she couldn't climb out, and had to con her way out of jail by using Jonathan as her scapegoat. She called him collect with claims that her family was setting her up so she would lose her inheritance. Marianne's first step was to gain credibility by immediately repaying her $4,200 bail that he loaned to her. She then convinced Jonathan that the DA froze her accounts and that she needed $50,000 for the case to be dropped altogether. It felt like a reach, but Jonathan paid the $50,000 anyways. He decided to look into her case after the fact and discovered that she was jailed for fraud and in fact stole $200,000 from a travel agency. When he called her out on his suspicions, she doubled down by saying it was all a ploy to make her lose her inheritance. Jonathan wasn't buying it this time and went straight to the cops for help. But the cops laughed at Jonathan and said convincing someone to give them money wasn't illegal and he should just take the L and let it go. But Jonathan didn't want to just let it go. After a bit of legal research, he learned that if someone were to receive over $900 through lies and deception, it was considered grand theft by false pretense. He now had a legitimate case. But when he fought her in court, she was served a measly 5-year sentence and was even let out early due to COVID. What seemed like a slap on the wrist could be tied into her possibly blackmailing the secret lover / Los Angeles politician. Jonathan has since stated that publicity is kryptonite to con artists, so the least we can do is spread the word about these cons in hopes that it won't happen to anyone else. Most cons aren't as sophisticated as this, so be aware of red flags the next time someone tries to ask you for money.